Got a little update on my neighbor down here. The ones that almost hit my wife on the road out here the other day and then called the cops. And I thought they called the cops on me to say I was trespassing, but we filed a FOIA request and got the CAD call and the police report from the sheriff's office. Turns out the guy, Bob Lovingood right here, Robert Lovingood, called 911 several hours after the encounter that you can see in my other video and told the sheriff's office that I communicated threats and that I urinated in front of his wife. He was trying to get me arrested for communicating threats. And it was about 3 hours after the incident happened. So I guess they sat down there at their house and thought of what they could do to try and get me arrested, you know? And then they called 911 and said, oh, our neighbor communicated threats, okay? And so he's filed a false police report. Now, we just had the sheriff's deputy out here, Sergeant Christensen, I think was his last name. Call number 447, I believe it was. Anyway, we let him review the video that's attached to the little bitty clip that I got up there of the other one. And he said there was no threat communicated, and I never urinated in front of anyone. So I asked him to write a police report regarding the incident over what happened, so we could pursue civil litigation, because in North Carolina, the penal statute is Title 14, subsection 225, that it's a crime to file a false police report on somebody. And the deputy just came out, and he's going to write a report for us and give his testimony of what he saw in the video, that I never no threat was communicated, and I never urinated in front of anyone. Okay? So, Bob's getting sued for filing a false police report. All I wanted them to do was apologize for almost injuring my wife on the road. That's all I wanted. I went down there to talk to Bob and say, look, I know Rhonda doesn't like me, and that's all fine and good and stuff like that, but this is getting out of hand, okay? You know, if she wants to endanger my property, that's one thing. She wants to slander my reputation, that's fine. But now she's endangering my wife's safety. I'm not about that life, man. So, Bob filed a false police report. The deputy witnessed my video, and he said, nope, this is not a threat, and nope, you didn't urinate in front of anybody. And in the police report, that's what Bob said. So Bob's getting sued under civil litigation under the penal statute in North Carolina, Title 14, subsection 225, because it is illegal to file a false police report to try and retaliate against somebody or to try and seek vengeance. And Rhonda didn't like that I called her a bitch. And I told her to fuck off. And if she ever does that shit again, I promise her that it will not happen the way that she thinks it's going to. I'm stopping dead in the road. I'm not going anywhere. Yield to me and let me go on out, because if I'm trying to get out and you're blocking me from getting out, it's called kidnapping. And that's definitely an arrestable offense. You can't stop someone from leaving their property. So these people need to fucking, Rhonda and Bob Lovingood need to back the fuck off of me, man. Or you're getting sued. You filed a false police report, so you're getting sued. All right? You expect that. There's going to be some affidavits and some shit coming in the mail. And get a lawyer, and the lawyer's probably going to milk you for all he can get out of you. And then in the end, he's going to say, no, they literally have a deputy on film, the body cam footage, saying no threat was communicated. Okay? No threat was communicated. Nobody urinated. They got the deputy who reviewed the footage who said no. So what you said was false in that police report. You bore false witness against your neighbor. You claim to be Christians? What is wrong with you? You think you could just say what you want about whoever and just do whatever? You're a Christian? Man, I tell you what, I'm Jewish. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Messianic Jew. And if this is what Christians are like, then I'm doomed to go to hell if I'm following the wrong way, because I will never want to be like these people right here, man. Ever.